One, it was a great weekend for baseball, us starting off, and I thought it was three really good teams. You saw two of us go 3-1, and Bryant went 0-4, but Bryant's a whole lot better than 0-4, and I think Dayton's going to be really good. I think we are too, but we saw some areas we got to work at, but just today, that first game, I thought Luke gave us a good start. I thought if we turn a double play in that sixth inning, it changes the outcome a little bit of that game, and then the walks just killed us after that. Gave up 7 runs in that one inning, and when you do that, it's hard to come back. But thought Brandon Coons did a good job of just kind of filling some innings for us to where we didn't have to use a lot of other guys. In the second game, just the pitching was outstanding. Blake Deathridge, unbelievable start for us, and Liverpool came in and really dealt for 2 1/3 innings, and then Adam Smith got the last 2 outs. But outstanding job from them guys on the pitching side. Outside of the first game, in one era in this first of the second game, we played great defense for really 3 full games. And then the first part of the day, our top, Noah Bridges and Brooks Baldwin and Ronald Evans kind of set the tone. Bridges getting on, and then Evans with a big swing. Brooks got on base, had a big RBI hit there at the back end, and I think between Brooks and Noah, we stole 6 bags. I think Brooks had 4 and Noah had 2. So when them two can get on and put some pressure, and we got some other guys as well, it makes things happen. But we needed every one of those runs today, and especially in that second game, and those guys did a good job. But overall, the pitching and defense was outstanding.
Just to kind of start with game 1, you mentioned that 6th inning. How important is it for those guys when they come in out of the bullpen to get a rhythm early? Otherwise, you see it kind of slip away and just the walks kind of pile on.
Yeah, I mean, we brought Troy in his first outing. Luke had gave us a great start, and we brought Troy in to face a left-handed hitter, and we got a tough ground ball that it's tough to turn, but that hitter doesn't run as well, and we just didn't finish the play, and it is what it is. And after that, there was some questionable pitches, but a lot that were not strikes, and we've just got to do a better job coming out of the pen, filling the zone up, and making the other team earn it.
Can you just talk about Troy a little more there? I know maybe there was a time then where maybe you thought about pulling him, but was it part of the plan to keep him in and let him kind of work through the bumps there, being a young guy like that, and kind of let him get some of that experience early?
We felt confident. I mean, he looked like he was throwing the ball well, and they had 3 or 4 left-handed guys at the bottom half of their lineup, and then rolling back to the top with the lefty, Ricciardi, and I felt confident with him there. It didn't happen today when it was all said and done. But again, I think the outcome changes if we roll that double play and make it a 1-0 ball game with 2 outs, runner on third, versus what happened after that. But we'll keep giving them opportunities. When you play 13 times in the first 17 days, you got to get your staff out there, and guys got to get out and work through some kinks.
And then just bouncing into game 2, you mentioned Blake pitched a great game.
It was outstanding.
How important is that for him too, now that he's kind of jumped into this more of a full-time starter role, it seems?
Yeah.
Is that something that's kind of we can expect going forward? And then also, how important is it for him getting that confidence early in the season?
Well, I think if you just saw him walk out of here with a big smile, that was his longest opportunity in his career at this point as a pitcher, and he was outstanding. 60 pitches in 6 innings, and I felt like he probably threw 85% strikes. It seemed like every pitch he threw was a strike. But these first 2 weekends we had gone and planned that he'd be the 4th starter, and then we'd kind of see where we fit after that, whether he goes into a midweek role or maybe becomes a bullpen guy on the weekends, and at least you get him once or twice over the week. But we'll make that decision after next weekend. But the way he threw, he definitely earned another opportunity to get back out there next Sunday.
Can you just talk about the impact that Ronald Evans has had early to start the season? 6 RBIs over the weekend, 2 home runs, gets 2 infield singles too,
Yeah.
So he's hustling.
Yeah.
I mean, how important is that for a young guy like him too, coming in to kind of set the tone? And when other guys see that, I find that it's got to be something that motivates them as well.
Well, everybody loves Ronald. He's a good-spirited, good heart. He really works hard, and he's a mature hitter for a young guy. We felt that coming out of high school We felt that ever since he's been here, and just for him to be able to get off to a good start, get a couple big swings, and the big key to me is 6 ribbies on the weekend's pretty good. I mean, driving in runs, we talk about either score them or drive them in, and he's been able to drive in 6 runs, so that's a great start for him as a freshman, and I expect it. I mean, when it's all said and done, he's going to have some ups and downs, but I think he's good enough as far as being able to maintain his composure to be consistent, and that's the key to being a good hitter is just, you're going to have some ups and downs, but can you constantly be consistent day in and day out, and I think he'll show you that he's going to be that type of player.
Then to maybe moving kind of over with Kip playing at first. I know it's been a kind of rough start for him at the plate, but just talk about how important he's going to be going forward and throughout the season. I know you guys expect a lot out of him, but talk about just what that for him is going to take going forward.
Trust him. I'm a great defensive first baseman, and the hitting's going to come. You got to remember he's set out a year and almost a half after transferring from North Carolina, so he hadn't played a lot of live baseball games other than scrimmages. So just getting in the flow against another team is important, and just a few things. He's under the ball a little bit right now, and a lot of our guys are under the ball. So we'll make some adjustments, and we'll keep working, and our guys will be fine. We'll be fine.
Maybe just in closing, kind of just talk about what Liverpool brought for you guys today. I mean, you pitched some outstanding innings there too after Blake came out in relief. Talk about what that means and kind of him going forward.
I mean, struggled in the fall, but really got it going early this spring in the preseason. A lot of people don't know, but he got hit in the forehead with a ping pong paddle 2 days ago, and part of his retina has some damage to it. But it's good enough to go out there right now and feels good, and the doctors have said he's fine. But Will's just a free spirit. You can watch him on the mound. He makes you laugh a little bit, but if he goes and fills his own up like he does, he's a competitor, and the ball's got a lot of movement and a good slider. But just an outstanding job from him, and I credit Coach Myers and Coach Sechrist for having those guys ready and going to the right guys today to finish the game out.
Quick turnaround Tuesday night. You got a good ball club coming here. You're obviously familiar with him. You see him every year multiple times. But I'll just talk about the matchup on Tuesday night with Coastal.
Well, all our midweeks are tough, but your Coastal Carolina, they always are prepared. They're always a solid team. Coach Gilmore and his coaching staff does an outstanding job. Right now Coach Gilmore's dealing with some health problems that, I don't know if he'll be here or not. We're praying for him and hoping the best for him, his family, and his team. But I know their team will be ready to play. They always are. They're a top 25 program, and it's not going to be an easy game whether it's here or there. But I told our team that, if we can have 3-in-1 weekends or 2-in-1 weekends and win series and then take care of the midweeks, then we're building our resume. And we talk about being an at-large team, so you got to win weekends and then you got to go and compete midweek and win some of those games. But we'll be ready to play, and I know they will, and hopefully we'll have good enough weather to get it in.